Hello, Hanak. What's going on, man? It's a nice Tuesday night. Hope you and yours are having a blessed evening. Hi, Mary, and hello all. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center. Hope you and yours are having a blessed Tuesday evening. Really not. Oh, yes. I didn't expect that.
Sorry.
That was awesome. No, don't apologize. It was a nice surprise. Bill Taylor here. And it's a really nice evening. I mean, nice enough for a little tambourine action. It's a nice rain-cooled evening. We still have some showers on the radar, thunderstorms even near Victoria. So we'll take a close look, but I wanted to kind of reset things, show you the genesis of it all. It was shortly after lunch hour that we started seeing some storms ignite over Rock Springs, drop into Lakey, and then they really started picking up with a little bit more heating by 2, 3 p.m., 4 p.m. And we got a lot of rain in the San Antonio area in a short amount of time, led to a pair of flood advisories. Howdy, Joe. What's going on, Paul? And you too. Have a blessed evening. So notice that the storms, once they got on the I-10 corridor, it was about Seguin, Gonzales before they rained out. But, excuse me, not before putting down quite a bit of rainfall, again, in a short amount of time. So that was the blessing. In fact, let me show you some of the rainfall totals. Then we'll get back to radar. A little more than an inch at Medina Lake. About 2.5 once you get into, and I'll tell you what, another good total is going to be up here in Stone Oak. Let's go right there for 2 inches. Inch and a half closer to New Braunfels, more than 2.5 near Seguin. So you can see that it was truly confined to the north side. Saturday night's rain with the cold front confined to the south side and the hill country. There was some pretty good rain that night there as well. So, you know, everybody getting some rain. Oh, let's do that. Between Saturday night and this afternoon. There's still going to be a chance tomorrow. I'm going to show you that this little mid-level disturbance that helped generate some of today's rain, there might be some lingering pockets of instability, I'll call them. And with daytime heating on Wednesday, we could see a few more downpours. There'll be a specific spot they're more likely to occur, and I'm going to show you that. Hey, Marcos, how are you? Beautiful rain in Uvalde. More than 2 inches of rain in Uvalde. Very nice. Good evening, Mackenzie. How are you? Oh no, Hanak's fighting COVID. Listening to the heavy rain, hope that helped. All right, so back to it. And let's make sure this gets loaded. Let's do something else too I thought about earlier. I'm glad we can do it. Joe decided to barbecue. Didn't make it home in time to cook on the 4th. Got wet, but finished the job. That's dedication, Joe. Way to go, man. All right, so I'm thinking I could get a... Let's see if we get right about there. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Good totals around Stone Oak today. All right, so let's save this one, and then I also want to go in and do a little banner work on this. It is 48 hours, yes, but it really all fell today. Oh, wait. Oh. Area rainfall estimates. Yes, yes, absolutely, Gigi. I'm going to show you. Hi, Grace. You expecting more? No, not overnight, for sure. Watching storms down south and west. Yeah, and those are moving farther south and west. Some others are moving southeast. In fact, sorry, Victoria. I wanted to show you the best storm out there, best rain on the radar is definitely you and areas southeast towards the coast tonight. You know, there's a couple of, that's more ground clutter on the I-35 side of things. That's not rainfall. But the last of it, you can see south near Von Army. But then if we move a little farther to the southeast, that's a good thunderstorm over Victoria, but strong thunderstorm south of Tilden. Look at the bottom of your screen. That's a good one. You get that good lightning cluster. That's significant updraft. That's a good mature thunderstorm. All right, so tomorrow. Oh, before we do that, let me just show you the catalyst, if you will, the trigger that we had today. You know, with Beryl on the way up to the north and east, I just saw a graphic. Speaking of Beryl, this was interesting. Did you realize that Beryl, the track of Beryl was almost the exact same as the total solar eclipse? Somebody matched up the path of the totality. Yeah, it was really cool. All right, so let the conspiracy theorists run wild, right? So you can see Beryl exiting the United States. I mean, fast-moving eastern Great Lakes. But what happened was we had a little mid-level disturbance on the back side of this storm. And with a little bit of a northwest flow aloft still out there, that was enough to push this thing down into our daytime heat, our tropical humidity that's in place, and we got today's rain, and we could get more tomorrow. So let's take a look at Wednesday's outlook. Here's tonight, and the model, this is the HRRR, I believe. Yep. Did a wonderful job, still initializing well tonight with heavy storms south of Tilden. I mean, right on it. That's really good. So remember, what we're looking at now should look a lot like the radar screen I just showed you, and it does, in order to initialize well. So we put higher confidence in it moving forward. And so as we go into the overnight, we go into Wednesday. There was a rogue thunderstorm overnight, but they took that out. I say they. It took that out, the model. All right, so now look at that. Daytime heating, and we're at 2 o'clock Wednesday, and we've got some pretty good downpours. I'm going to take this out. And you can even see as we get to 6 o'clock, a couple of hill country thunder showers. Coast again, and then we're done. So not like today, okay? Not as widespread as today, but that's why I'm going with a 30% chance for Wednesday. Now, we go into Thursday, and even a little bit more. I'm going 20%. You can see 3, 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So let's go ahead and put that in about 4 p.m. Pause for that. So yeah, like I say, we could see a little bit more here and there. Pleasantly surprised. Hi, Glennis. Kenneth lives in Alamo Heights. Seems like the rain always misses, right? Anything inside 410 really can fall victim to the urban heat island, which is like a little microclimate of warm air, a warm air column that rises from the surface straight up and really can divert activity, dissipate storms. So 98 the high, may never have felt like that. It was 73 this afternoon. It felt so good out there. Half an inch of rain, which is about where we have it for July as well. This is really the first good rain of the month. But moving forward, it's going to be a pretty dry forecast. Let me show you why. Tomorrow's 30%, probably the best of the next 14 days, because here comes the high. The high, dry pressure cooker is going to set up camp, and we're going to heat up, we're going to dry out, and the forecast will not call for rain for a while. In fact, let me show you the 7-day outlook of rain totals, rain forecast. It's bleak. It's bleak. I was going to say, so bleak, they're not even putting it on the map. But you can see where the high will be centered: North Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas. And you can see that once we get down into San Antonio, we're about 1/4 of an inch at best in some pockets, but most generally speaking, that's less than 1/4 of an inch. You got a pocket of about 1/2 an inch down by Karnes City from some sea breeze action. Same down southwest around Eagle Pass for maybe up to about an inch over the next 7 days, but it's a dry forecast, to say the least. And the tropics, we're going to start quieting down out here. Nothing working. Atlantic is quiet, Caribbean is quiet, Gulf is quiet. We'll keep you posted. Because keep in mind, Beryl was an exceptional storm for this time of year. But the peak of the season doesn't begin until August 15. August 15 to September 15. Those 4 weeks are the peak of the season. Early September being the peak, okay? Project Cool. As we shift gears, get into a hot, dry weather pattern, please keep in mind that we're trying to keep San Antonians cool this summer. San Antonians who are fighting this heat without air conditioning, can't afford to run it, can't afford to fix it, don't have it. Bring a brand new box fan to any San Antonio fire station, or drop one off at the Guadalupe Community Center. That's right across the street from Lanier High School on Cesar Chavez Boulevard. Call the United Way at 211 if you need a fan. Know someone that needs a fan? That would be a wonderful opportunity to check on your neighbor, make sure that they're keeping cool. Just moving the air can save a life. So please consider our Project Cool initiative, probably one of the most important Ken's Cares initiatives we do every year. 14-day forecast begins with the best rain chances we will see on the 14-day outlook. 30% tomorrow, 95, 20% through the work week, 93 to 94. Then over the weekend, a little bit warmer, not exceptional, but remember, when we're going to continue with humidity, that's going to definitely mean that we're going to have heat indices over 100 over the weekend. So please, please, please make sure you're hydrating. More time outdoors, going to soccer games, going to the park, whatever you're going to be doing, find shade and have H2O before you head out there, while you're out there, after you head out there. Monday, Tuesday, holding the same. I've got a slight chance of rain by Thursday. And then we get even warmer. As we get into next weekend, July 20th, 21st, we're getting closer to 100. Could be hitting a triple digit again, like we've done 7 times this year already, by Monday or Tuesday. Hey, Lewis. Hi, Diane. John, they're coming back. Weekend, we expecting a tropical wave? No. Nothing. It's going to be quiet. Oh, thank you, Grace. That would be a wonderful gesture. We do need the fans. I was talking to Catholic Charities. It's been a couple weeks, but, you know, we had a real concern over there about fans and how many have already been handed out and how many more they'll need. I mean, we still have, we stay hot all the way through early September. So it really is important that you can help us out with Project Cool. All right, your 14-day forecast. There she is. Pretty hot, pretty dry. I love y'all, and we'll see you on Ken's 5 News at 10.